There once lived a boy named Ethan in a small town where everyone seemed to notice what made people different. Ethan was blind. He tried to live like other children, to play, to laugh, to belong. But many boys in his neighborhood were unkind. They teased him for his blindness, mocked his slow steps, and treated him as if he had no worth. At first, Ethan tried to ignore their words, but when hurtful voices surround you every day, they slowly begin to live inside your mind. Over time, Ethan started believing what they said. Maybe I really am useless, he thought. Maybe God made a mistake with me. One evening, after being insulted more cruelly than ever before, Ethan left the town with tears in his eyes. He didn't know where he was going. He only wanted to be far away from people and their voices. He walked for a long time, guided only by sound, until he heard the gentle flow of a river. Following it, he reached a quiet riverbank deep inside the forest. Standing there, surrounded by silence, Ethan felt lonelier than ever. In a broken whisper, he said, "Maybe it's better if I'm not here at all." He took a step closer to the water. At that moment, a calm voice spoke from behind him. "If you end your life today, the world will never know the strength you were born with." Ethan stopped. Turning around, he sensed the presence of a wise old monk named Brother Samuel, leaning on a wooden staff. The monk's voice was gentle, his presence peaceful. "Come," the monk said softly, "sit with me for a while." They sat beneath the shade of a large tree. Ethan told him everything, the teasing, the pain, and how useless he felt because he could not see. Brother Samuel listened patiently without interrupting. When Ethan finished, the monk spoke. "Let me tell you a story," he said. "If after hearing it, you still wish to do what you came here for, I will not stop you." And he began. Once in a forest, there stood a tree that looked very different. Its trunk was twisted, and its branches bent in all directions. Around it grew tall, straight trees reaching proudly toward the sky. Those trees often mocked the twisted one. They said, "Look at us, we are strong and straight. You are crooked and useless." The twisted tree felt ashamed and weak. Slowly, it began to believe them. One day, a wood merchant came to the forest. He examined the tall, straight trees and said, "These are perfect for furniture. Cut them all down." The next day, workers arrived with axes and began cutting. When they reached the twisted tree, the merchant stopped them. "Leave this one," he said. "Its shape is too uneven. It has no use for us." And so, while all the tall, proud trees were cut down, the twisted tree was left standing. That day, it finally understood that what it thought was its weakness was actually its strength, the very reason it survived. Brother Samuel turned toward Ethan and said, "My son, when life takes something away from us, it always gives us something else in return. You believe you are weak because you cannot see. But do you know what you have?" Ethan slowly shook his head. "You hear what others ignore. You recognize people by their footsteps. You understand emotions through voices. Your memory is strong because you rely on awareness, not sight. Your eyes may not work, but your inner senses are powerful. This is your gift." For the first time, Ethan felt the heaviness inside his heart begin to lift. No one had ever spoken to him this way before. "Don't end your story," the monk said gently, "before discovering the gift you were born with." The river continued to flow, but the darkness inside Ethan began to fade. He stood up, not to jump, but to turn back, to begin his life again with new understanding. Moral of the story: we often judge ourselves by what we cannot do and quickly label it as weakness. But not being good at one thing simply means we are meant for something else. Every person is born with a unique strength and a special purpose. When we compare ourselves to others, we fail to see our own value. The twisted tree survived because of what made it different. In the same way, the qualities you dislike in yourself today may become your greatest advantage tomorrow. You are not useless. You are not less. You are different. And sometimes, different is exactly what the world needs.